Hello guys, welcome to another video of Naix T. Welcome to my channel if you're new. So there has been a new update for Animal Revolt Simulator, and the update has been towards the least focused faction, the giant invertebrates, which I know have been ignored by the community until now. I think the developers felt like the giant invertebrates weren't that interesting anymore, cause man, they didn't add anything for the giant invertebrates in weeks or like months. So they decided to add the swarm bug. And let's look inside this. I can't. Pretty straightforward. So this is no normal rock. In fact, it's a swarm bug rock. Bug rock. Like for example, do you want to see how scary this thing is? Like this is an example. Let's put it against. I'm gonna go easy on the swarm bugs. Just a bunch of weak units. Yes, panic. Look at them. They're pretty good. They're actually pretty good. They only cost like $90, which is I think a bit too much, cause look at them. Because they're good at swarming people, and they can even pick up corpses. It doesn't look that good for the both billies here. Yeah, they're good. Run, Cole! Run! He got swarmed. They're called swarm bugs because they swarm people. By the way, there is a new when you win, you hear there's a new victory sound effect in Animal Revolt Simulator. Like it was like din 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 din. But now let's listen to the new one. Let's listen to the new one. I know what I'm doing here. Listen. See? New victory sound effect. It's either that it's new or it's just a remaster. For me, I think it's a remaster. Also, in the animal decorations with the boring feathers, now we got something new in the decor. As you see, you got three types of eyeballs. Got these eyeballs, which you can make like this eyeball, which is probably an amphibian eyeball, and an eyeball of a snake. You got hats. There's two types of hats: low anchor points and high anchor points. I also got sunglasses. A lot of variety. Like if I want to make like the worst, if I want to make like not the worst, but a goofy Billy, you could just slap on some eyeballs. How about you want to make things disgusting? Like for the Spartan warrior, just add an eyeball. Like that. Yeah, that's real yucky. That's cool. This is what happens if you place a low anchor hat on something like a pig, like a boar. It will look like it will be floating in the air. It looks like it's floating a bit in the air, like. But if you choose high anchor dudes, like the high anchor ones, like I don't think the pig is not a good example of this. Let's try something like a king coral. High, it'll float in the air. Low anchor, I mean not high but low anchor points, they'll float in the air. They'll just be like this. I mean, they're not that different. I don't know if I'm even like they're like floating a bit. Let's test that again with the elephant, but this time it will be something like a high anchor. So high anchors, so the only difference I think I found is not that it's floating, but I think the main difference is the fact that if you put a low anchor thing on not Goro but an elephant, it'll be more perfect. Like if I put it on here, not that perfect. But if I put a high anchor on an elephant, I mean not like that's the high anchor, that's low. If I put a low anchor, it's better. I keep getting confused. Next up, there's something new in animal armor, which is these armored scales. I thought they were like reptile scales, but they're much more diverse. Like who wants a golden scale? Like this polar bear is now a golden bear. Like to show off, huh? Not showing off with your new thing. You also got not a triceratops, though he's gonna be though we're gonna test him for this. Also use silver, so you can also use silver if you want. This one, there are two types, this one and this one. Anyways, let's go to the animal weapons. You see a boxing glove. Let's make him fight this King Kong fight against alligator. They do that. Like the boxing gloves literally launch themselves in the air. Like they literally launch. Just look at that. That's so cool. Ah. That's so cool. How about something like a not gold hammer, but how about the hellhound? The only problem is that there's only a right-handed. There's only a right hand. I think this might be fixed in the future. Just like the punchers where there was only a left hand, but now there will be a right hand. Yeah, I think that might happen to the boxing gloves. How about a bunch of berserker gorillas, like 4 berserker gorillas. Yeah, it swings. Yes, it does swing. Doesn't look that good for you. He got punched. He got double punched. That's so cool. Also, sorry if I kinda messed up with the low anchor and the high anchor hats, because they're so confusing a bit. They're a bit confusing if you ask me. Anyways, back to the swarm bugs. If you scale the hive like that, you might think that's only the rock. That's only the hive, but that also includes the bugs. The bugs will be scaled along with the hive. Everything will be scaled in the hive. And bigger bugs mean big trouble. Bigger bugs means bigger trouble. And bigger disgust. And bigger scares. Like, who wants a bug that is literally that big? Like, who wants that? Who wants giant bugs? Giant invertebrates? How do you like being swarmed by bugs? Far from good. It was never good. They also carry, which I already mentioned earlier. This may be perfect if you want to do something like this. Like just put like this. I think these swarm bugs, this swarm bug hive is pretty good if you want to make like areas with disgusting bugs. Like, let me just put something like a medieval army of just like Teutonic knights from the Teutonic Order and some archers. Okay, attack the swarm of bugs. Yeah, that's scary. Like, what if a bug is like latching onto me? That I don't like. If I were you, I'd be like, okay, I'm a god. Look, that Teutonic knight fell on the ground, and as soon as one of the bugs saw the Teutonic knight fall, one of the bugs literally just sucked the life out of him. They do not carry. They just carry you and then drop your corpse. I think in the future they might carry you into the hive. So, my final thoughts is that this update is pretty cool. Like, you got the sunglasses, which we didn't even try. So before this video ends, let's try some sunglasses on King Kong. Cool, right? Still. I even made a proverb, and it's called King Goro. Cool, right? He's a king. He's King Goro. What do you expect? He will just one-shot it. He's a king. How about yeah, this is King Goro. Anyways, bye. Please like and subscribe.